Hello and welcome back to Dwarf Fortress. I'm 𝗏𝗏𝗶𝗹. I'm working on things for our dwarven infinite power machine. It's not dwarven power. It won't be dwarven powered. It's a water wheel, and I screwed up there. Don't worry about that. I did realize that I wasn't following Twisted Logic's meaning in one part, but I managed to fix it so the part here where I was connecting the water to here was wrong. So I just walled that off, channeled down. I've connected this door to this, I believe. Basalt door, yes, this one. It's connected to lever. Also here I've got the floodgate hooked up, and then this will turn on power to whatever gear assembly I put at the end here, which will link up with the rest of it just as a break in the power. So what I'm doing right now is dwarves are hopefully coming in here to make these wooden axles, which will head all the way up here and then probably over somewhere over here. Once we get down to the magma layer, yeah, we'll hook up with our pump stack. And I think I'm gonna have to figure that out, because it's quite the thing, and I believe you have to build it from the bottom up. Maybe. Also, what is happening? Sparring. The usual. So on this level we have this going on. I'm gonna have to kind of wing it here because I haven't rewatched the video, but I pretty much understand how these machines work. I think it's really not that complicated. It's just maybe a little intimidating, you know, not having done it before. So if we look here at this screw pump, we've got an input side on the left, and we've set it this way, so it's going to go from left to right, and it will draw lava through those bars and then output it to the right of this machine. So if we put that there, also making sure, maybe I won't use the planner for this. We'll go old-fashioned. So let's go back into here, screw pump, hide planner, keep building after placement, select material after placement, and we're going to go from left to right. Just like so, and we're going to build this out of, I mean, I think basalt was fine, right? So we'll make it out of basalt blocks and green enormous corkscrews, and I guess iron pipe is fine, right? And that will allow us to move lava from down here over to this tile right here. And then we have to do the same thing up here again. So we're going to have to make space for all of that to happen and probably put in some floors. Maybe I should have thought about that a little better. But, I mean, because I could have channeled, I suppose, to let more lava in. I don't know, first time doing it, let's just run with it, even if it takes a little extra construction here. It's not the biggest, you know, stack of pumps in the world, so I don't think we have to be too worried about it. But we'll have lava here, so on this level, actually what we're going to have is then, let's go to screw pump, and it's going to switch directions. So it's going to go from right to left. So left to right, and this one you can see is backwards of that. We're going to put it right over top of it. We'll build that one out of basalt and all that extra stuff again. Now the problem here is this is just going to dump it right back down onto the other area, and we don't want that. So we're going to have to go ahead and be very careful about what materials we make our little platform out of. So I'm going to dig this out. I'm going to go in a construction floor. Again, we're not using the planner, and we have no access, so it's not going to let us do it. Okay, we got to wait till that's mined out. And then probably what I'll do is, actually, what I could do right here is turn this into a staircase. Let's do that. Let's go Hold on, what's happening here? Let's do this properly. This floor is that floor, but we're going up several more. So we have our power coming here, and as long as I'm not mistaken, we can then put another one of these gear assemblies there. They have no access, that's right, because I'm a dingus. Hopefully they can walk over that. Let's dig that out. We'll get all these dwarves in here. They shouldn't take too long. Here they come. You know we gotta take the gems, right? There we go. So, while I'm at it here, go back into this, grab our gear assembly, and we'll just, we'll make it out of a phyllite mechanism. And that will connect to this drive shaft, which is connected down here to this, this pump, which will generate, so it's all connected. That's the important thing. And we're gonna, once this is made, we're gonna connect that to this other lever here, so that we can disconnect power to the pump stack that will be down underneath somewhere. Now, I didn't want to obviously run into the river, so that's why we're going to go down a level. And I'm hoping it just works like you know, like a geared joint that can transfer power then vertically down a level and carry on. So that's the idea anyways. And it'd be super great if someone came along and did that. Now, it is early winter as well. Some time did pass because I was planning all this out. And once we have it kind of along here, well, I mean, I could always explain what's going to happen is, one, we're going to mine this praise. Morian, rather, not praise. Water will come in here, right? And it will flow down this long-ass hallway. And then a Forgotten Beast will interrupt us. Okay, the Forgotten Beast, 𝗬𝗫𝗀𝗃, has come. A great feathered nematode. It has wings and it has a gaunt appearance. Its fuchsia feathers are fluffed out. Beware its deadly spittle. Okay, pause. Let's find out where this one is. Oh yeah, we had some thieves as well. We caught them immediately. Okay. This is another Forgotten Beast. Let's just make sure the other one's still on the map. We have this one here. This is 𝗬𝗫𝗪𝗃, the Pus of Hearts. It's a really exciting name. That one came... Did that come between episodes? It might have, or during last episode. Yeah, I think it came during last episode, and then we just went, yep, he can't get in, so we don't care. I think the other one left then. Yeah, the other one must have left. Or died. I'm not sure. Oh. I mean, we've had a couple Forgotten Beasts die, right? So... I think it left. That's what I'm going with. It left. This one was probably the Steam one. That's the one that got beaten to death by whoever it was, rat people. I need to trim up that list, by the way. But that's fine. We caught some Gnoll thieves. That's what happened between episodes. It was so quick. Like, they kind of showed up, they hopped into the cages, and it was over, so... But there's this one. And it is down on the bottommost layer, so... I don't think we're going to have to worry too much about this one. Because it's just going to be in and out of view, I imagine. Maybe it'll come up a level. Maybe it won't. I don't know. Oh yeah, it is coming up. Hopefully not to eat our people. And here it is, going through stuff that we have mined. Into the water. Don't you dare come into my fort somehow that I didn't realize was possible. Okay, I'm a little paranoid about this, so here's our staircase. Let's get our dwarves down here to station right by the staircase, and we'll continue keeping an eye on this thing, wherever it went. Somewhere. Because that would be real unfortunate if somehow it got in under the water. I was somewhat careful about it to get everything closed off, but it is probing our defenses here. Here you go. Looking for places, but it doesn't seem to be able to find its way in. Alright, we'll just give this another moment. I don't know. I think, oh gosh, that's really scary when it's showing that stuff. So again, there's the walls here, and the walls here all around the water. So I think we're fine. We have defenses here that kind of look out onto that area. Everything's walled off. This is all secure. I think I'm fairly confident this isn't that big of a space. So if I miss something there, I'd be really quite shocked. Let's let them go back, and let's ignore that thing from now on, because I don't think it's going to do us any harm. At least not without something really crazy happening. Oh, I think one of our kids grew up. That's amazing. That's wonderful. Okay, let's zoom back out. What we're doing, we're tracing the path of the water through this corridor, down here, and then through this door that we have linked with a lever. It will go into this area, and as it flows underneath the water wheels, which we're going to need a couple more of those. Sure, tower cap and black cap. Just for fun, just to make it many multicolors. The water will flow underneath these water wheels, the bottom, and turn them, which will then power this pump, which will then take the water from below here and spit it back out. And then it will create this thing, at which point, when that is going, we can turn off the water. We don't need to bring any more water in from the brook. It will just perpetually create power. And then this gear shaft, the gear assembly, and the shaft is all connected. That's set up, so let's link the lever here, which will allow us to turn the power off. And then underneath, we'll do, again, another gear assembly. Out of Rhyolite mechanisms, doesn't matter. And we'll come all the way down again. We'll just keep moving the shaft over to the place it needs to be. And that is what we're building now, is this pump stack. We're going to need to know what goes where and how to make it happen. So, turn that off of auto. This is our first level. It is secure. The magma won't be able to get anywhere because it'll only be on this tile, and this does block it. This output tile, or output of the pump, blocks the lava. So go up here. This one, again, it will need a channel here. So it will reach down, get the lava from there, and spit it over to this side. And again, we are going to need to make sure that we don't have anything weird going on there. By way of a waterfall of magma flowing back down a level. We don't need that. No, we do not. Oh, I might be missing something. Give me once, actually, especially before you start building that one. Yeah, you drop that. We'll start with this one. I'm going to review the video because I'm pretty sure I need to channel underneath one of these tiles, and I believe it's this tile here. I will need to channel out in order for the machines to link. Let me double check on that. Twisted Logic Gaming's video on the pump stacks, which is his video just after. Again, I'll post it in the description. I did post the link in the description of the last video because I'm just I've uploaded that, but I'm recording at basically the same time because I'm gonna try to swap my motherboard tomorrow, and I want to be ahead on episodes in case things go horribly wrong. But I'm only really giving myself a day. So anyways, one moment, let me study up, and then I'll bring that knowledge, hopefully, to you in a coherent manner. BRB. Alright, so I'm going to do a slight change here. Instead of trying to mess around with all this stuff, fixing the whole structure going into or overhanging the lava pit, what I'm going to do is ignore all that. Get rid of that. I don't know why I put all those staircases. We don't, yeah, we don't need that. That was some planning I was doing. I'm going to build it over here, and what I'm going to do to make a little magma pool under here is so I have a staircase, which is going to be a maintenance staircase, basically, and allow us access to the pumps. But down on the lowermost level, you can see I have this area hollowed out, and hollowed out here, and then we'll have some access here. And what it'll do, and hopefully not screw up the entire map, is put a channel right there, and I think that should allow it to flow into this area, and that'll give us a better depth. We need to go down. We need to go down more, but it'll allow us to have better depth of magma because we're not dealing with infinite magma here. We've got this area at 7 deep, and we're going to be filling a space. If we can go up to it, where was it? It'll be, you know, all the way into here in this channel, and there might be enough magma to do it, but I don't know if magma gets used in the process or what have you. Looks like the gnolls are ready for execution as well, the ones that we're going to thieve our children. We don't want that. So, I need to go ahead and just rethink that a little bit. We need to go deeper. And I suppose we can go as deep as we want there, really. It just means more pumps, though. So, I think we're going to stop there. Yeah. And we're going to need to make more pump materials, so we're going to need pipe. Can we make... Whoop, hello. No, not bronze pipe section. Thank you very much. Pipe section we're going to make again out of green glass. Somewhere. No? Iron. That's right. We're making iron pipe section. We'll make another 5. And then enormous corkscrews. Out of green glass somewhere. Green glass corkscrew. And again, we'll make an extra 5. That should give us extras to be sure. We already have a couple sitting over there because they were starting to build, and I went, hold up a second. Because when I was looking, of course, at the tutorial, he has very good reasons for doing the things the way he's doing them. So this is going to be a reservoir. This is going to... Oh, but can I do it? I can do it. Okay. We're going to need to channel here. On this level, we're going to need that. And then we're going to need to channel there. I mean, in truth, we can just channel right there. And here, we're going to need access to that. But I don't really want to channel that right away because then stuff starts flowing, right? Right. So we'll channel there, we'll channel there. And then we should have this reservoir area that they can dig out. And then here will be our first pump. So we can choose whichever direction we want to face it, but basically we need a T shape. And then we need to go up and we need to reverse that T shape. And then we go up and reverse that T shape again, right? So it's a pattern. T shape. And wait, sorry. Top, so bottom is the T. So that will be the output of where the lava comes out. And then we have this maintenance stairwell, which I'm not going to need this one. There we go. We'll just have this one, which will be connected through there, and I suppose we don't need to really make a shortcut through there. So they'll come in here, and then they'll be able to access the pump through that. And then if we come up here, they'll be able to access the pump through that, because you remember the place where the dwarf has to sit is going to change every time. So, and this makes it so that we can't accidentally flood this staircase full of lava. And this is not necessary on that level, because this is the level where our workshops will sit. Reminds me, I should see what they need to finish this off. They probably need more anvils, I'm going to guess, so let's just make an iron anvil. And we'll just make them one at a time until they finish. Well, actually, we're probably going to need a couple at this rate. Yeah, they probably need anvils too, so screw it. Let's just make 4. We have lots of iron, I checked a little while ago. So there we go, there's our T-shape. And we should be able to safely release some magma. Yeah, we'll go in there, down, and channel. And then when we come back, we want to channel here, which will open up this space and allow it to flow down into this reservoir. Okay. I am going to make this reservoir just a little bigger, because why not? And then we'll pump it all the way up to this, and we'll have just magical things happening. This is not necessary anymore, I would say. Maybe it is. No, because we're going to have that access there. And we'll have doors. Or I could say no to that and allow them to dig out from this level here. I think what I'd rather do is have one door though, and we'll put a couple there rather, and we got to make sure they're magma safe. But even if they're not, it'll flood this stairwell below here, but it won't pop up the top. So there we are. Let's unpause and let that new plan take shape. Miners will come down and do their thing. Now, meanwhile, this is still open to the lava, so let's go ahead and throw a wall right here out of, I don't know, gabbro. And this will still be open. So can we remove these bars safely, I wonder? I hope so. And then we'll just throw walls across right there. And if suddenly a dwarf dies, we'll know that I messed up something awful. Ah, the dwarves of the Vessel of Nourishment. Hey, that's us, are now quite knowledgeable Drawtha trainers. The Vessel of Nourishment must be our people. It's what we call our people. Yeah. Okay. What happened? Forgotten Beast and a Rodent Spearman. Heavy bleeding. Enraged at all enemies. Seriously injured. I think... Yeah, you're enraged at all... You're faint, winded, pale, shaken to the core, and I think likely dead now. Yep. Thank you very much. What else is going on here? Oh, that was all that, I guess. Quite the hubbub, but hey, that's one less to worry about. Forgotten Beast, this other one is fighting. What are you fighting? Are you the crazy one? No, you're not the tough one, right? That one's gone. Rock doors, made some masterworks. And we have a petition. 𝗁𝗵𝗃 wishes to reside for the purpose of eradicating monsters. We kind of have enough. This is where I kind of have to be a little choosy and say, what culture do you belong to? And why aren't you going home to your human family? You know, like, what are you running from? He is tough, though. You're hired. One day we'll let you go fight Forgotten Beasts. How about that? Like this one. This one's not hurt at all. So it's gonna be... Oh, what was that? It doesn't seem to be killing stuff with the same kind of prowess as that one. Oh, it is injured now. And that's a lot of others. Still injured. Doesn't feel anything while in conflict. The Ruthers aren't really having it, though. They're trying to run away. Well then. At least it's injured. That's cool. It's going after another. Wait, there was something about my crumhorns. I wanted more crumhorns made. Needs refined coal to make a wind cap. Ah, okay. Wait, the hunter is fighting the impala. Come on, man. So the impala went wild, and so we're killing it, I guess. Because, of course, what is going on with these cages? What happened to my cage traps? Did I just put down... I just put down cages. I didn't put down traps. Well, that's silly. That's like as if you were putting it down in a dungeon. I'm surprised I didn't catch that before. Well, that's probably what happened up here, too. I didn't go to traps and then cage trap. So yeah, when those thieves came in, they just came right in and went bing, bing, bing into traps, and our children were completely safe. Just like I like to see them. Anyways, the Impala is probably going to die, which is kind of annoying, but at some point I might just call it on the Impalas and go with our domesticated animals. Because they don't give us any of this nonsense. I can tell, though, that I'm probably going to have to make proper cage traps. Need mechanisms, right. We got to let our people catch up on mechanisms. Making rock blocks, that's nice. Making mechanisms. If we go back into traps, cage trap, and then use the planner, which I wasn't using, because we need to make sure we make the other stuff with magma safe junk. Just go ahead and throw some cage traps all along there. Maybe put a few out the center. Maybe put a line across. Now, our normal animals won't trigger these. It's just the ones that end up going wild, so that they can get trained again. Entertaining citizens and visitors. Deal. And I have seen bards doing work, doing actual work. Ah, see? We've given birth to an impala fawn. So, if we go to impala fawn, oh, it's trained. And one of them is semi-wild, and the other one is tame. So that one's domesticated. That's what we want, is we want domesticated ones. That's a male. That's unfortunate. Maybe we'll get a female one of these times, and then we'll actually have an impala breeding operation worthy of the name. All right, anyways, we know we're going to need work happening there. What are we doing here? Okay, this is coming along. I screwed that up. That's fine. We'll fix it. Because we do still need... Yeah, that's what I was missing. That's fine. Mine it out so I can build walls again. And sparring. Of course, sparring. Yeah, I should have continued, after all, with this up to there. I think because this is leftover from the other direction. Yeah. It was bad news. Someone became a brewer. Good for them. We're making charcoal. We're making cloth bags. We're making masterpiece stuff. And yeah, so up here, it's actually going to be up here. Oh yeah, so this is the output. It is right here, which means that will be there. And that will be like that. Ruther and 𝘭𝗏𝗏 still going at it. So, not all is lost here. I didn't screw it up. Hooray. I almost screwed it up, but I didn't screw it up. Okay, what is happening here? Oh yeah, I gotta continue with the access, so here, let that go diagonal. Here, oh, we gotta continue on our stairwell to there. And they've already dug all that out, that's nice. Maybe I'll add one of those dumping zones right there. And we'll haul out this stuff. Yeah, obsidian. Good shit. Pardon my language. I don't know what. I usually don't swear during videos. Just like, yeah. Right. Oh yes, and we need to build that wall right across there so that nobody can jump down or up into the secure area of the fort. I wonder if down here I shouldn't put some bars, but we'll have bars not on the output, we'll have it on the input side over here, which we'll need to address. So we need input there. We're going to need input there. Again. Switch back and forth. And input here, and then output there. And then I do believe we have to dig out this tile as well, so that the buildings can link. That's the one part I didn't get to in the video when I was rewatching it, but I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. Now, has everybody gotten the stuff out of there? They have. So let's go make some floor bars right there. And the rest of it I don't think we need to do. We could do it for safety. Sure. I'm a fan of safety. Why not? And then we can release the lava in there, I think, anytime we want. Let's wait until these bars get put in anyways, because if it all goes wrong, then this level is going to get flooded. That's my fear, is that somehow we channel there from this tile, and we end up with lava flowing over here, and then down, and probably killing someone. 𝗵𝗁 reverted to a wild state. Yeah. Spear dwarf grew attached to an iron spear. That's a good spear to get attached to. You can have it. The holy brightness is visiting. Oh, one thing before we progress time too much more is, let's list agreements and make sure... we do need to establish a temple, because we agreed to that over a month ago. And it's easy for me to get... Oh yeah, so I have done that. Okay, recognize priesthood, and then we'll allow someone... These are the only people who can be chosen? Okay. You. 𝗬𝗁𝗃𝗀𝗀, Holy Amethyst. Sounds good. Sacred Boulder. Did I never assign anyone? You're a lie maker. Novice. Yeah, sure. You can do it. Do we still have the priest there? We do. Do we have a priest here? We don't. But let's give him one. You're a mechanic. You're a farmer. You're chosen. Performers, I don't know if it matters that much. I mean, it probably does, but I'm choosing not to do it. Also, look, people are happy. I don't know why they're so much happier. Am I letting... Oh, I'm letting all visitors welcome. I bet that's it. They came down and finally got to pray to who they wanted to pray to or something. Well, you finally let me in the fort. Yeah, that was a mistake, actually. But the guild halls I let all citizens into, so... You know, it evens out in the end, right? Totally. So, I'm hoping... Yeah, 𝗁𝗏 and Forgotten Beast going at it again. I'm hoping that takes care of our commitment there. It does. Okay. Back to building things. So we have all this. It looks like people are picking up rock. Let's go up to our rock stockpile. Yeah, we got lots of space for it. Lots of 𝗁𝗏s fighting. Pardon me, 𝗁𝗏𝗃𝗀𝗃. What happened? I scrolled way too much. Let's just go back to that. Oh, look at this. It's just tracing around all the 𝗁𝗏s. Still injured? No. Healthy now. It's probably feasting on 𝗁𝗏 and regenerating. Alright. Over here... I think we're probably okay to start that. I think I need... No, I don't need a hole underneath that one. I just need Oh, we're using pig iron? That's really annoying. And that's bronze. That's also annoying. I'm going to choose not to use pig iron. It's too valuable, and I'm not going to use the bronze because I want to make gongs out of bronze. So we're going to use straight up iron, and we'll just have to choose it manually. It's going to set us back a moment, but we have moments, don't we? No, we don't. It's 40 minutes into the video. What happened? Gosh, they're really fighting. So I'll tell you what I'll do is, unless something amazing happens, I'll just continue time here for a couple minutes and hold the video while these guys swap out these grates. Because I want to start planning, and I'd like to do that this video. So it'll be a bit of a longer one, but here we are. Okay, we are ready to continue doing a little digging. They've started getting the bars in. But as I suspected, going over the literature, so to speak, over the video, we do need to pass power between pumps, and that's going to be done at the kind of root of this cross T area, including that one, which means that they're going to be cut off from that direction. And that's okay. Still lots of fighting happening, lots of crafting happening. And I guess we're probably going to have to let people get all the junk out of there. But we need those built, or those dug, before we can go ahead and do... Actually, we don't need it here. This is our base level. That one needs to be on a nice solid foundation, because it will slurp up the magma from this area below. And double checking... Looks like all the floor... That was a silver bar? Okay, I'm not questioning it. I thought I put all iron in, but... Fine. Must have misclicked, but it doesn't matter. And a dwarven child withdraws from society, so they're going to make a nice little crafty craft. Now, the thing about powering this stuff... Probably going to have to power it from above, from here. And we have... Where's our... Yeah, this is going to come over to this tile right here, I guess? No, this tile here. So, we need to connect that with this. It's on this line. So from there, I think we just go down and we put a vertical bar. While we're here, let's go ahead into machines and do horizontal axle. It's going to north-south, and it's going to go from... Whoa, hold on. Horizontal axle, north-south. We're going to use the planner, because it doesn't matter what log. We're going to go all the way up to... Oh, is that as far as it can go? I guess we'll find out. We'll find out if it breaks or not. We might have to put in a gear, and we are going to need a gear assembly here to change the direction. As far as I know, I can't imagine it not needing one. And then hopefully the vertical thing just works out. I think we're going to have to trap a miner in here to get them to channel down like that. But then how are we going to build it? Yeah, that's a problem, right? So... let's build a staircase next to it. That should do. Oh, you've hit water. That annoyance. Okay, well, fair enough. We'll just have to keep reminding them that we want it dug over and over and over again. Nope, come back. Come back, dig it. Come back, dig it. Oh, you are infuriating. I wish there was a toggle, like it says, yes, I know. You know, like you could just toggle it on and they ignore those warnings for those spots. We had some sparring. So you've claimed a crafts dwarf's workshop. And you're not hanging out doing nothing, so you're off getting your stuff. Lots of sparring. Yeah, see, there's a bard. You're probably hauling things. Yeah, store item and stockpile. Why the warriors won't do that, I couldn't tell you. Okay, we're almost out of the river anyways. Well, out from under the brook. So, anyways, you've seen we're carrying on. I'll go ahead and pause it again so this video doesn't run over an hour. One little adjustment, of course. I'm not sure how well they walk over these things, and I did add this gear assembly, so I widened that out, made access so that they can do their thing there, and we'll figure out the rest of it. This has got to go down to there, like so. So we'll get that mined out and see where it goes. Of course, they're gonna... No, they're not gonna mess with me on this, I guess. That's great. I do enjoy this kind of thing, doing the engineering. I really hope it all works as I hope it will. Meets my expectations. Expectations are dangerous, but we shall see. Okay, and then we've gone down, we've hit what? Tetrahedrite. No big deal. And so that should create what we need. So we need these built. What happened there? Giant cave toad. Sounds like there's some actual combat rather than just slaughter. Nope, you're still totally healthy. Well, enjoy your slaughter. We'll go back to doing what we were doing. So there we are. We have a bunch of holes ready to transmit power between levels. We have bars in place. And I think the last thing we'll do, we'll have to finish up the rest of it in the next, but let's just go ahead and see if the lava reservoir works. Because there's no reason we can't fill it right now. And if it does, I will give myself a big thumbs up for understanding the game in the ways I think I do understand the game. Moving lava around is extremely dangerous, so if this makes it a little easier for us, I'm thrilled. I'm just gonna wait on this dwarf. And here we are. And there is the lava on the move. Down a level and filling up what will be a reservoir. Now, while we have this gaping hole open to the lava, let's consider not having a gaping hole open to the lava and put in a wall here. But this is great. So this will continue to fill up until it's 7 to 7. 𝗁𝗵𝗶𝗹, Dwarven child, has created 𝗬𝗁𝗃, a tower cap ring. She offers it to the vessel of nourishment. Nice. So this will continue to fill up until it's maxed out, and then I don't believe it will overpressure or anything. It won't flow upwards. So we should be good on this level. And this is where we will put our first screw pump, and it will go from south to north. We will hide the planner because we want to choose what it's made out of. Now, this part doesn't matter, but I am going to make it out of obsidian blocks. There's the green glass and the iron pipe section. And then from there, we will continue to, we'll go up a level. And again, this is from, let's see, south to north. Have I done that right? I have. And then this will be from north to south. Yeah, and output on the bottom there. Again, we'll make it obsidian, all that. Here again, we want to take from the south, spit it out on the north. Up again, change it around. What have I done? Have I already done it? Okay, we want to take from there to there, spit out on the bottom. Yeah. I'm confusing myself. It's really not that complicated. I'm just confusing myself. So we want to output at the top again. Obsidian. And then output at the bottom again. I think it's just switching every time. Or just defaulting back down to output the south. I'm not sure. Anyways, there's that. I do want to put doors in. Don't show planner. Let's make them out of gabbro. Gabbro. Basalt. 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 And that's good. So, up that goes, up until here. And above which the power will come down. We're still building this out, but that's going to take a little time. So I'm going to leave you there. It's been 52 minutes. It's like 2 episodes in one. Hooray! It's another engineering episode. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. Thank you to my patrons for making this content possible. Thank you for watching. And until next time, stay safe and take care. Bye for now.